So, very good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It is absolute pleasure to be with you today. So, I'm going to ask you 3 questions or more maybe. So, we will be happy to hear your answers and your opinion about everything. So, sir, before I start my question, I wanted to ask you that you have already visited Dayananda Sagar University. So, what was your vision and what did you like the most about Dayananda Sagar University?
It was a wonderful opportunity we got to host a Tibet week over there at Dayananda Sagar University this, I think a month ago in November. The one thing it attracted me the most is like the size of the university, the students, number of the students you have, and which was like, I think in India there are many other schools also having that much, but like, it was overwhelming seeing that 15,000 students in one campus itself. And then like, when I visited all the campus and facilities over there, one thing struck me is a vision like, Dayananda Sagar have, like to be at the global stage. Like I have visited USA, Australia, many other institutions, and I think the facilities and the education systems and like, whatever you are providing is up there at the, like, right at the global stage, like, global, like, demand at the moment. So I feel like, it's not an institution which is like, just for education, is to make leaders from there.
Yes. So for this collaboration between Dayananda Sagar University and your university, you think what are the opportunities for a student as well as for the university?
Yeah, any institution, I think, if it stayed by itself, however good it may be, it becomes quite introvert and like, so it has to be open up and interact with other institutions. Like, every institution bring on its own unique culture and unique insights into the education system. So like, interaction with the Dayananda Sagar, we were like, when we visit there, we were able to introduce our culture over there. I think many of the students who took pictures in Tibetan dress and like, and saw the mandalas over there. I think they gain a lot about the Tibetan people, like, and then when you are exposed to a different culture, then your horizon becomes bigger. The basic knowledge may be same, but when your horizon becomes better, like, the implications of those education, like, which you learned in the institution, that widens up and the scope becomes wider as well. So in that respect, I think, like, when whatever education we are giving, whatever, like, students we have, like, when there is like openness and there is interaction, I think there is more scope for like, culture exchange, more scope for the academic exchange, there is more scope for research, the questions, research questions we are going to get from the wider perspective. So I think there is like ample of opportunities out there.
Yes, sir. So these collaborations, like how it can be very useful and beneficial for all students, for both the university students as well as the student exchange programs.
Yeah. So I think I have covered a little bit of this at my previous question also. Like,
Yes,
when I say like, there's lots of opportunities are being provided. When like, like in our college, like, when our students, like, I have invite all of my students at the Dayananda Sagar campus just to see, like, it doesn't need to interact, like, they doesn't need to sit in the classroom, but just seeing the campus, just seeing how people are doing their job, how like, they are being welcomed, how like, they are executing their, whether it's a TEDx show or like, like other events, like, just looking from the side also, like, there is lots of things to learn if you try to observe. So like with the interaction, I think there is many things our students learn. At the same time, I'm hoping that like, the students at Dayananda Sagar, when just looking at where our students are dealing with others, where they are like, presenting their like, photo exhibition, like, I think they will not only learn the knowledge but about the culture itself, how people are interacting. Now today we have like, Sri Lankan delegates over here, where they interact with us, where I interact with you, and where you interact with me. Like, all are different because we come from a different background. We have a different culture. So like, when that makes us truly global, like, so that we can be also like, we feel that it's a oneness of humanity, but at the same time it creates lots of opportunity, lots of scopes.
Something big is coming.